Hi students. Today I'm going to talk to you about careers in life science and biotechnology. This presentation was produced by the California Community College's Bay Area Life Sciences and Biotechnology Initiative. The San Francisco Bay Area is home to the largest cluster of life science companies in the world. This industry has about 3,400 employers in the Bay Area alone. The biotechnology industry is growing at a fast pace due to new discoveries, development, and innovation, so job openings are increasing. This thriving field has a high demand for biotechnology technicians in entry-level jobs with associate's and bachelor's degrees. Most biotechnology jobs require education beyond high school. Employers also require academic, technical, and interpersonal skills. A biotech certificate or an associate or bachelor's degree prepares students for the many positions available in smaller, large biotech companies. You could work in a laboratory and research, in production and manufacturing, or on the business side of the house in sales, marketing, documentation, or distribution. Entry-level salaries for people with a certificate, an associate's or bachelor's degree, could start at over $44,000 to $53,000 a year. There are plenty of opportunities to move laterally and up, and as you acquire experience, your salary will increase. With more academic preparation, a master's or a PhD, you could become a scientist heading research and development projects. Let's stop for a moment and define biotechnology. Biotechnology is the use of biological knowledge and modern technologies to make useful products from living organisms and biological processes. Biotechnology is a multidisciplinary field, the convergence of advances in chemistry, biology, computer science, and engineering. It will bring solutions to many of our present and future needs in medicine, food, energy production, environmental remediation, manufacturing, and national security. Let's review some examples of useful applications and products of biotechnology. Biologics are products derived from humans, animals, or microorganisms, such as vaccines and medicines. In the early 20th century, Alexander Fleming discovered the mold penicillium. His work led to the purification of antibacterial compounds in the mold, forming the drug we know today as penicillin. In the last 20 years, more and more biologics have been studied to create antibodies as well as therapies to treat cancer, such as Herceptin, a breast cancer-fighting drug developed by local biotech company Genentech. New CAR-T technology allows genetic engineering of immune cells to produce artificial receptors for use in immunotherapy. Patients' own immune cells can be altered so they will attack cancerous cells. CRISPR is a genetic engineering technique used to edit a genome with high precision. It has the potential to correct genetic defects, to treat and prevent infectious disease, and to control pathogens and pests. In 2020, Dr. Jennifer Doudna from UC Berkeley won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for her work on this breakthrough. Traditional vaccines put weakened or inactivated germs into our bodies to trigger an immune response. More recently, ribonucleic acid, RNA, has been used to create vaccines, such as the ones recently introduced by Pfizer and Moderna to combat COVID-19. A vaccine containing RNA with the information to produce the immune-stimulating antigen is injected. The immune response to that RNA protects us from getting infected with the real virus. Stem cells are cells with the unique ability to develop into different specialized cells in the body. Thanks to stem cell engineering, scientists will soon be able to grow body parts, from skin and blood vessels to hearts and livers. Tissue engineering has the capability to repair, replace, or regenerate normal organ function. California voters have supported stem cell research funding for the last 16 years. These heart cells were grown from stem cells in a petri dish and can be used to study the heart without harming living organisms. Bioinformatics has become increasingly important in research. Bioinformatics is a multidisciplinary field including molecular biology, programming, and database computing. It is used to organize and analyze complex biological data, especially genetic data. DNA diagnostics can be used to identify genetic diseases, in forensic studies, and to trace ancestry. The Human Genome Project used bioinformatics to map the function of human genes. This has had major impact on biomedical research in therapeutic and preventative healthcare. The tracing of genetic diseases to their molecular causes is rapidly expanding diagnostic and preventative options. Biotechnology can also improve agriculture. Crops can be genetically modified to have higher yields, be more nutritious and less vulnerable to environmental stress, and require less water, fertilizer, and pesticides to grow. Healthier livestock can be grown, reducing the use of antibiotics. Lab-engineered and modified soybean roots and yeast have been developed for the production of plant-based foods and new meat substitute products that are found in supermarkets today. Innovative biotechnology and engineering are helping produce sustainable fashion, biomaterials, and leathers made from plants and mushrooms. Scientists are working to engineer silk proteins for applications such as wound care and regenerative medicine, as well as cosmetics. Biofuels are a renewable energy source made from organic matter or wastes and can play a valuable role in reducing carbon dioxide emissions. Biofuels are used today in the transportation sector. They are made from corn or sugarcane ethanol and are blended with existing fuels such as gasoline and diesel. Seaweed can also be used to produce fuel for aviation. Manure is used to produce methane gas. Biofuels have a lower carbon footprint than their fossil fuel counterparts. Unlike fossil fuels, biofuels have the potential to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere during their production. Biotechnology also has the potential to help clean up pollution. Naturally occurring oil-eating bacteria helped mitigate the environmental impact of BP's 2010 oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. Oil-eating bacteria, including a strain that eats plastic, are being studied as a way to clean up pollution, like the Great Garbage Patch of non-biodegradable plastics in the Pacific Ocean. Today, detergents use enzymes that have lower carbon footprint and less environmental impact. Let's look now at how you can start a career in biotech and be a part of this exciting industry. An ideal job takes into consideration your skills, your interests, values, and goals, as well as real-world considerations such as salary, benefits, and job availability. It is important that you keep this in mind when exploring biotechnology or any other career option. Ask yourself these questions when researching biotechnology as a career. What do you like to do? What do you find interesting? What do you value in and expect out of a job? Where do you want to live, and what kind of jobs can be found there? What do those jobs pay? A high school diploma is all you need to start honing the skills needed for a job in biotechnology. You may already have experience performing and documenting basic lab work, following safety protocols and procedures, and using Microsoft Office and Excel. When you enter a biotechnology certificate or associate's degree program at a community college, you will learn essential laboratory skills and get valuable practice in following lab procedures. Community colleges provide hands-on training in state-of-the-art laboratories so that students learn the skills required for entry-level positions in research laboratories and biomanufacturing. You may have heard about soft skills, otherwise known as interpersonal or employability skills. These are the skills that enable you to succeed in the workplace. You already may have experience with some of these skills from your high school classes, such as the ability to work as a member of a project team, or you may have worked in customer service jobs and have strong communication and customer support skills. Do you have the desire to help develop cures for diseases, contribute to a cleaner environment, or find solutions to sustainable food production? Biotechnology careers can be rewarding in the sense that you are working toward a greater good. You can start on the path to a career in biotechnology by enrolling at a nearby community college with a biotechnology program. Upon obtaining a certificate or a 2 years associate's degree, you may go directly to work or transfer to a 4-year institution. You can transfer all of your credits to Solano College's Bachelor in Biomanufacturing and obtain a bachelor's degree in 2 more years full-time, or you could complete a degree part-time if you are working. Some high schools have dual enrollment agreements that allow you to complete some community college credits before graduating. Here is a comparison of the cost of college tuition in community colleges and four-year colleges. The cost of community colleges at $46 per course unit represents a great value. In 2 full-time years, you could earn an associate's degree, 60 units, for less than $3,000. You will also have access to the California Promise financial aid program that provides free tuition to qualified students. Scholarships and internships are also available. If you transfer to Solano College to complete a bachelor's degree in biomanufacturing, the additional 2 years will cost you less than $8,000. If you transfer with an associate's degree to a CSU or UC as a biosciences major, 2 years will cost you at least $14,000. We've already looked at entry-level salaries. With on-the-job experience, there are opportunities for promotions and raises. You can also increase your earning potential by pursuing advanced degrees such as a master's or PhD. Some employers have programs to support employees' continuing education. Many community colleges in the Bay Area offer biotechnology certificates and degrees. Counselors will help you design a plan to complete your degree and access scholarships and financial aid. College career centers provide help developing your resume, finding internship placements, and with your future job search. I hope this information has been helpful, and I hope you are now considering a career in biotechnology. For more information about biotechnology education and careers, you can search your local college's websites for certificate and degree programs and meet with your school counselors. You can also visit us at lifescibiotech.org for information about biotechnology programs in California and other resources.